How many realize that life on this planet can be very complicated? Just a few of you. The rest of you are very happy here. How many of you realize that life is tough on earth? Just a few. Okay. And so God in his mercy and God in his goodness was not going to leave us on this planet on our own, subject to a system on this planet, the world system, that is contrary to our lives. I don't know if anybody's experienced this here or not, but how many have had the experience in life that it seems like no matter how much you try and you try and you try and you try, it seems like you can't get ahead? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Because the rest of you need to pray for me. Now, here's the truth of the matter, okay? And I'm just going to review this very quickly. God created a perfect environment on this earth before sin came into this earth. When God created the Garden of Eden, he created a place where mankind could thrive. Everything that man needed to live and to prosper, he placed in that garden. It was perfect until sin came in this world. Until Adam and Eve decided to listen to the voice of the enemy. They allowed sin to come in. With sin came in physical death, spiritual death, poverty, sickness, disease, depression, every ungodly thing that we experience on earth. It was not God's idea to put that here. Mankind brought that in when we allowed sin to come into this earth. So now let me ask you this question. What kind of father would he be if he would have left us on this earth without any help, without any hope, without any chance of overcoming the system that's against us? Okay, so Pastor, what are you talking about, the system that's against us? You see, what happens is we're born into this earth in the present condition that it's in. So we don't have any memory, we don't have any knowledge of what life was supposed to be unless we read it in the scriptures. Right. So we're born into this world and we think this is the way it's supposed to be. We think it's normal for you, you're born into this earth and at some point you're going to go get a job and you're going to work day and night and suffer and sacrifice and still feel like you're unfulfilled and still feel like you can't get ahead. And so then at some point, we think it's normal that we're going to get sick. We think it's normal that we're going to age, but God never created us to be this way. We're never content. We're never content when we suffer. We're never content when we're in poverty. We're never content when things are not fulfilling because on the inside, we know this is not the way life is supposed to be. Just a couple amens. This is not the way life is supposed to be. So what did God give us? He gave us faith, the ability to believe him, the ability to believe his promises so that we can overcome the difficulties in this earth. When we operate in faith, we literally can pull the things out of the realm of the supernatural, out of the realm of heaven, and pull them here to this earth. We don't have to wait till we die and take our last breath to experience freedom. We don't have to wait till we die and take our last breath to experience the presence of God. We don't have to wait till we die and take our last breath to experience the love of God. We don't have to wait till we die to take our last breath to experience freedom. Faith gives us access to power. I don't know about you, but I don't like feeling vulnerable. I don't like feeling powerless. Who in here likes to feel hopeless? Let me see your hands. Nobody likes to feel hopeless, right? None of us like to feel powerless. Do you enjoy being in a circumstance where you feel like you have no power over? No, none of us do. Why? Because God didn't create us that way. I'll take you right back to the beginning. When God created Adam and Eve, he gave them power. In fact, the Bible says he gave them dominion, okay, which means lordship. You got it? So he created you and created me to have power over circumstances in our life. He did not create us to be helpless and hopeless. But faith in God gives us the ability to access his power.